Welcome to Big Damn Love, where me and mine make merry and monologue meticulously about our most magical memories and shit. And today I'm focusing on the theme parks of Walt Disney. Some of my happiest days, most cherished memories have come from spending time at Walt Disney World in Orlando and at Disneyland Paris Paris. And a very big key component of all that has been one certain popular attraction involving lovable pillagers, plunderers, and
sexual deviants.
What? No!
They're pirates. It's kind of what they do. Are you going to tell me that Vikings are innocent as well then, huh?
Alright, enough, come on.
You know I'm right!
Yep, it's high time I shook things up around here, shivered the timbers, if you will. Something I big damn love is a good theme park ride, and the classic attractions of the old school Disney aesthetic float my boat every time. Although the Haunted Mansion and its Parisian equivalent Phantom Manor may be my favourite theme park thingies ever, they're going to have to wait to be discussed another day. The YouTube algorithm is calling me! Pirates of the Caribbean, Salazar's Revenge out in cinemas this week. Should be called Dead Men Tell No Tales, but apparently we in the UK don't know what that is. It's Superman the early years all over again. Pirates of the Caribbean is the world's first example of DLC IRL. When Disneyland opened up in California back in 1955, the launch was a disaster. Due to the interest and popularity of Uncle Walt's Happy Place, all who came to it far exceeded projected attendance. Suddenly there were more customers than there was confectionery to feed them, staff members to politely forefinger point things out to them, and way less attractions than necessary to cater to everyone. The Disneyland of old was fairground fancies, relying more on traditional rides and recreation, and so Walt and his team of Imagineers, creative boffins with technical know-how, took on the challenge of not only expanding the park, but upping their game when it came to the new rides. The scurvy seeds of pirates were sown when... The scurvy early suggestions of pirates were suggested when Walt Disney brought in one of his top animators, Mark Davis, to join the theme park fold and put his brain into it. Having just earned his bunts animating Cruella de Vil to perfection in 101 Dalmatians, Mark Davis was asked to look over the riverboat ride and give it a cinematic sheen. Restructuring it to contain more gags and better placement of the animatronic animal characters, he turned a fairly lame boat ride into a fun diversion, a little enjoyable distraction during your day at Disneyland. Walt was utterly delighted with the changes. The engineers who had to rewire and replace whole sections of it to fit Mark Davis's designs weren't so chuffed. But having injected some life into the projects he was attached to advise on, Mark soon found himself adding to Disney's New Orleans Square expansion, with particular emphasis on helping to develop a pirate-themed walkthrough. Yeah, it became, much more than that. Pirates of the Caribbean is a boat-boarding ride down waterfalls, through ports and shipwrecks, and, most impressive of all, a journey into a sacking of a small seaside town under attack from ravenous rogues and a cannon-firing pirate ship. Immediately, the attraction harkens back to the pirate stories you share as kids, filled with hidden treasures, moonlit lagoons, and the skeletal remains of fallen thieves and mutineers, warning all traitors and law-abiding landlubbers to keep their mitts off of the ill-gotten gains of many a pillage and pilfer. Speak up and meet a sticky end. After all, dead men tell no tales. But out of the immersive sets, the passenger boat carrying you through the attraction on water the entire time, and that eerie, foreboding feeling of the cursed caves, the most impressive part of Pirates of the Caribbean for my money is its huge cast of characters. Dozens upon dozens of animatronics, or audio animatronics, as it was coined at Walt Disney by the Imagineers, have been there since day one, singing, yelling, laughing, taking part in little comedy routines and visual gags, and my god, have they aged phenomenally. Updated from time to time to keep the joints fluid and the lip sync in check, cult faves like the red-haired lady, the auctioneer, the poor drunken sap snoozing in the pig pen, all have maintained the feeling of the ride's launch and the Walt Disney patented sense of fun and adventure. Eventually, clones of the ride began to appear in each subsequent Walt Disney theme park, but every new version has tweaks and changes made to keep it unique. Either the events of the ride are in a different order, or there were new sections replacing other ones, meaning that every Walt Disney World, land, or whatever you visit, you will never ride the same Pirates of the Caribbean twice. Pirates of the Caribbean Battle for the Sunken Treasure at Shanghai Disneyland, for example, is a completely different experience based on the film series that the ride inspired, but with several visual gags and cues from the OG POTC in homage. Links with the movies have been made in America too, with the addition of some scarily lifelike Captain Jack Sparrow animatronics voiced by Johnny Depp himself, as well as Geoffrey Rush dubbing the pirate captain on the cannon-firing galleon, amongst other nods. and yet the spirit of the original remains unchanged. What's special about the Pirates of the Caribbean rides is the complete immersion. Most theme parks will stick you in a seat or strap you into a harness and give you a quick, usually effective, but a very quick thrill, a rush of adrenaline. But Pirates was a reinvention of the dark ride premise, think ghost trains, things like that has influenced countless other attractions in the decades since it first opened. And it's because it takes the time to pull you into its world. You're actually there, you're not just an observer, it's a living movie. Even the ride facades are a part of the experience, enveloped in the park's area theming or decorated especially for the ride itself. The pirate ship docked outside of the Parisian Pirates of the Caribbean is such a wonderful addition, it'd be a perfect place for a proposal.
Huh?
What? And that's why I BigDamnLove the Pirates of the Caribbean rides. They're lightning in a bottle, they're one of a kind. That's the thing, over here in the UK, we don't really theme park the way that Disney does elsewhere in the world, you know? If only there was a way to bring that vibe, that Pirates of the Caribbean feel, much closer to home. What was it Mickey always says?
Oh boy, here's your imagination.
I've got it.
We want the redhead.
Oh, do the voice.
We want the redhead.
Like you mean it.
We want the redhead.
Hey!
Can I go now?
No. Actually, could you be the one with the rolling pin next time? She's my favourite. Whoa, where are you going? Wait till I get to the waterfall. I can still see you.
Here are some of our other videos, if you'd like to watch those, in which we are equally silly.
More
Please.
pirating.
Please like and subscribe, mateys.